we present A Touch of Cloth, an Armitage and Fokyezall adventure by Peter Burnett with Toby Vennard.
I think I know who killed him.
Really?
And I'm prepared to make an accusation.
That's a risky thing to do, my dear.
It was the Colonel. He did him in the dining room with a greased candlestick.
Good God! I think your imagination is running away with you. You see, my dear, it's I who has the greased candlestick. You lose.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, muffins are done. Who wants a muffin? Bishop, will you take one?
Why, yes, there's nothing quite like a hot muffin to go with a game of Cluedo, except maybe a cup of tea.
My word, that one fair parted my whiskers.
Mine too.
Indeed. Vicar, what do you say we get a brew on, eh?
What a jolly good idea. If there's one thing to be thankful to the Lord for, it's gas. Hello, Billy. What are you doing out of your kennel?
I wanted a glass of water.
Well, pop the kettle on while you're out there.
Yeah, it's not sporting to let the lad do all the work. Vicar, why don't you do the honours?
Well,
Oh, Vicar, you're so kind taking in that waif. Where did you find him again?
Car boot sale. Poor lad was hiding under a trestle table of bric-a-brac. Goodness knows how he got there.
Well, he's safe now.
Oh, God! Billy! Please state for the tape your name and rank.
Brian Armitage, Constable.
When did you first meet Richard Fokyezall?
That's not how you pronounce it. The Y-E is silent. The Z is more like an X. The F is a V. I think that's it.
Vauxhall.
Bingo. The first time I met Richard Vauxhall was in the reassignment section of the Metropolitan Police.
The reassignment section?
It's where they send you when you humped the pooch. They try to work out if you're redeemable or not.
Why were you there?
I was part of a prostitution investigation, and I was caught taking evidence home with me.
And the papers got hold of the story?
Well...
For the benefit of the tape, I'm showing Constable Armitage a copy of the Daily Female with the headline, "Gash for no questions," and a blurred photo of him in a basque.
That's not completely me.
Why was Richard Vauxhall there?
He'd been a very naughty boy.
No. God, send me dancers. Now, watch me. I'm gonna run through it al dente, and you mirror me, okay? And did those feet watch my hips in ancient times pout and wink? A walk on England's mountains, green 2, 3, stop. You there, what in God's name are you doing? You're supposed to be pirouetting like this. You just look like a cow that's caught in a twister. Moo! But I... We're on in an hour. Let's start from the top, people.
You've selected Buggery. Please wait for assistance. Please insert a credit card and 3 Hail Mary vouchers. Thank you for shopping with God. Welcome to the I Repent automated confessional. Please remove your sin from the bagging area. You've selected Bestiality. Please use the chart to select the animal involved. Oh God, please wait for an assistant.
Ah, Mrs. Fitzsimmons. How are you feeling?
Not so good, Verger. Every time I close my eyes, I can see poor Billy dancing the jig of electric vaporizing death.
It was a shock to us all.
The only thing I can't quite work out is how he came to die at all. The vicar's rectory runs entirely on gas. There's not been any main supply there since old Vicar Spoonbill cast it out as the work of Satan.
God moves in mysterious ways when your number is up. Makes you realize how brief life is, and how we should take pleasure from each passing day the Lord has made. Speaking of which, are you up to date on your confessions, Mrs. Fitzsimmons?
Well, it has been a few days, Verger.
Oh, no time like the present. Bear yourself to the Lord now, and you'll be good for the rest of the day. The old Star Confessional is right here, if you'd prefer to use that rather than these newfangled self-service things, just in case you're worried about anyone hearing your penitence.
Forgive me, Father, it has been 3 days since... Here, shouldn't you be on the other side of the panel?
Modern church methods get up close and personal when dealing with naughty things.
I'm all for trying new methods. Oh, my word, you've got cold hands.
Then let's warm them up.
Oh, perfect. That's the look we're going for. Tick splinters and body parts. Bravo.
Oh, God, shouldn't we call someone?
Later, someone get a broom. Let's sweep it up, suck it up, and be stars.
Can you be more specific?
Vauxhall was on personal protection detail for the Earl of Suffolk, and he shot a clown.
Shot a clown? Where?
Finsbury Park.
Why?
The clown got in the way of the motorcade. He had a thing about clowns. I didn't find out why until later on. Reassignment decided to put us on a rural investigation detail to keep us out of harm's way.
That didn't seem to work out very well, did it? So, where's the Pope?
I can't answer that.
Can't or won't?
Shan't. Look, you have no idea how far up this thing goes. The only thing keeping me alive at the moment, apart from 14 separate medications, is the fact that I haven't told anyone where His Eminence is. Let's have another drink, and we'll go back to the start, and I'll tell you as much as I can. We got a call to go and investigate an exploding confessional, but before we got there, even worse was to happen.
Till we have built Jerusalem.
Thank you, Mo Spirits and the cross-denominational Team Angels of Dance for that unique performance. It's certainly given us all something to think about, and I hope that it pleased you, Your Grace.
What? Oh, yes, definitely.
Dearly beloved, it is with a heavy heart that I address you today. Destruction and change are all about us. The fragments of our once peaceful village life are now in the bin, along with the mortal remains of 2 of our congregation, and I know that many of you are also disturbed by other developments, such as the new automated confessionals and the I Repent Sinners You Go prepaid penitence card announced by the Pope yesterday. I feel the same way. In fact, sometimes I wonder greatly at the changes that have come over the Church and even the Pontiff since his visit here 10 days ago. I know our village has been visited by some evils over recent days, but it's not the first time that we've weathered ill fate. We all know how sorely this flock has been tried in the past. That time when, due to an aviator holding his map upside down in the moonlight, Bomber Command sent 94% of us to the great hereafter with precision explosives in the dead of night. As long as there are 2 inhabitants left in our population, and provided that there are 1 of each, and providing history looks the other way for a couple of generations, our light may be dimmed, but never extinguished.
Hello, Jeannie. No more for a minute. Dying for a slash.
How true, Your Grace. And now it is time for us to perform communion, and with the gap left by our sorely missed verger, Mr. Mayhew, our organ accompaniment today will be from Mrs. Ellis. Yes. Now, blood of Christ, wafer. Blood of Christ, wafer. Blood of Christ, wafer.
Vicar, are you all right?
This is 14. Rang top bell, no answer.
Please, Your Honour, I'm sure there's nothing to be alarmed about. Mind you, I've been wrong before.
I'm telling you, it was back there, Vauxhall.
Nope, it's down here. If it was back there, we'd have arrived and stopped.
Satnav agrees with me.
It's the only thing that does. You and that digital bint are in cahoots. And the funny thing is that she has even less idea about where we are than you do. Because, guess what, Einstein? It's cloudy. The rubbish turn left there can't actually see it.
You can't hide from modern technology. Hang on, we're here.
Place looks deserted. Where's the church?
Let's ask the guys in that building over there with the steeple on. They might know.
Fair enough. The hell? Right, in we go. Standard pepper pot formation. Fire on my clear.
What? Oh, really?
Okay, calm down everyone, there's nothing to be alarmed at.
Everyone on the floor.
12, POB.
They all say that. Drop 'em and spread 'em.
Vauxhall, he's a man of the cloth.
Well, I want him laid out like a newly made bed. Why isn't he moving? Right, now who's in charge here?
I reckon you are.
And you are?
Police Constable Gannett, sir.
Armitage? Fresco.
For what?
How the hell do I know? See if he's packing.
I've got a stick, that's all.
Tell you what, why don't we let everyone stand up for a moment and put our guns away?
Yes, let's all be friends. Garrett, on your feet. Real friendly like.
Here are our warrant cards.
Special Detectives Armitage and
Vauxhall.
We've come about the murder.
Which one?
Excuse me?
Well, we've had an electrocution in a house that only uses gas. 2 people dismembered in an exploding confessional. And the vicar's just been stabbed in the cloisters.
Armitage,
Yes?
I think I'm going to like it here.
In here, gentlemen. Afternoon, the other Miss Ellis. I said, good afternoon, the other Miss Ellis.
Oh, Constable, you did give me a fright. I didn't see you standing there, right in front of me.
That's all right, dear. What you doing here on a Sunday? I thought you'd be out pumping for your sister. She gave us a lovely tune up at the church.
I'm just finishing that letter you asked me to type up on Tuesday.
Which letter?
The one to the milkman about no milk tomorrow.
Never mind. You just carry on, dear. Let's sit over here, gentlemen. Now, what's all this about?
We've been assigned to Aru.
Come again.
The Armed Rapid Rural Response Unit. It's a new division of the Flying Branch to support small police stations out in the Ulu, such as yourself. We've been tasked to look into your recent spate of suspicious deaths.
We'll be much obliged of the help, I'm sure. The closest we come to this sort of thing around these parts was last year when we had all those violent murders.
Mr. Gannett, the R has disappeared again.
No, it hasn't, dear. It's on the keyboard somewhere. Keep looking. All this has me baffled.
The vicar's body was in quite a state. What did you make of those words he scrawled on the vestry wall?
I'm not sure, sir. Something in the water, I reckon. Oh, Lord. Oh, this would have to happen now, what with my Alice in the hospital and the Pope's visit and everything.
The Pope visited here?
Oh, yes, week before last. It's an old tradition. Our village green is the actual site where the first saint in Britain died.
Really?
Yes, St. Lucretia of the Diagonal Ascension. He came here to cure the sick, but died of a plague within 48 hours of stepping off the boat. Every 100 years on the anniversary, the Pope comes and ceremonially palms himself in the forehead to mark the event.
Aha.
This whole thing seems to have a religious connection. Who's the top church bot around here?
Oh, that would be Bishop Matham. He lives in the manse on the Warminster Road. Unless you brought a warrant, you'll need to go and see him to get his permission to go over the church and grounds.
Maybe we'll do just that.
What should I do in the meantime?
Well, don't you have a procedures manual for this sort of thing?
Well, we do, but it was printed before the whole innocent until proven guilty thing came out. So pretty much every page advises you to truncheon someone up right nice.
Right. Well, you can borrow mine. It's brand new, so you should be all right. I suggest you begin by questioning everyone who was in the church at the time.
Oh, that's pretty much everyone in the village, sir. They'll be busy this afternoon preparing the clown parade for our upcoming harvest festival.
Clowns?
One day, you must tell me what's going on with you and clowns.
The last thing I'm going to do is tell you.
It's definitely gone, Mr. Gannett.
It's near the tea, dear.
What?
Tea!
All right, I'll get the kettle on. There's no need to shout.
We'll be going now.
Please wait in here, gentlemen. His Reverence is just attending to some other matters.
Nice place.
Yep.
Ah, come in, gentlemen.
We were just admiring your decor, your reverence. Have we met before? Your face looks... what's the word?
I doubt it.
You have a lot of photos in here. Am I mistaken, or is that one there you in your younger days?
You have sharp eyes, Mr. Armitage.
Where? Ha ha ha! That's an impressive rack you used to have. I bet your gynecologist had no problems getting up for work.
No, Constable, that was my assistant, Liberia. I'm the one on the left, and I'll thank you not to mention gynecologists in this house.
What? Ah, yes, the amazing Bobbin Skegness. You are a stage magician?
Amongst other things, that was many years ago, before I was called to the faith.
Hello, boys. Want to come and play?
Now then, Cynthia, back to your room, dear.
The head came off my back.
I'll get it fixed. Now run along. That was my, sister. She's had a nervous breakdown.
We need to examine the vicar's house and the village church. Will you give us permission?
Why do you need to examine the house?
The boy Billy was electrocuted there, I believe.
I do hope you're not going to make a fuss over this, or create conspiracies where there are none. A series of unhappy incidents, nothing more.
What about the confessional?
Sometimes things just explode, Constable. It's unfortunate, but there it is.
I see. You aren't assuming that the vicar being stabbed multiple times was an accident?
That is more of a professional hazard. Vicars are often at risk because of what they hear in confession. Religion is a lot like physical love in that respect. Once the need to offload has been met, guilt and fear sets in. We don't generally let it be known, of course. It would affect our seminary intake. But what would you say if I told you that for every vicar who joins up, less than half of him will make it to retirement age?
I would say that you need to rejig the way you communicate statistics.
Madam, I just found out that there are two... I see you have visitors.
Dr. O'Blimey, might I introduce you to Constables Armitage and Fokyezall? Gentlemen, this is our parish GP.
Aha, good to meet you, Doctor. Will you be performing an autopsy on the vicar?
Well, I'd say the multiple stabbings are a good candidate for cause of death.
Tell you what, I reckon the bishop got the looks in his family. His sister was an absolute munter.
Yes, there is very little resemblance between the two of them. Well, here's the rectory.
So that there is Freshen, I reckon. I'll get him over here. What's that you're reading?
It's a copy of Billy's autopsy report, which, by the look of it, was performed by our good Dr. O'Blimey.
What's the verdict?
It cites cause of death as sheer bad luck. I think we'll need to pay a visit to Dr. O'Blimey.
I'm doing.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
Well, my colleague and I need to get access to the vicar's inner sanctum.
Well, I don't hold with that sort of thing. But if it's his body you want, it's not here.
No, we want to search the house. His Grace has given us permission.
Oh, well, that's different. Follow me.
I understand you were present when Billy was killed.
No. Terrible thing it were. The house still smells of it. Can you mark it now? Reminds me of burning derriere.
It's very dark in here.
Ah, that's largely on account of no lights.
How do you see in conditions like this?
I dilate my pupils, sir, like this.
Jesus Christ!
How do you do that?
Can't rightly say, sir. Got a bullet in the Corinth Canal in the last war. That might have brought it on. There's a few gas lamps about the place.
Hang on, there's your phone. How can that be if there's no electricity in here?
Phones can take their power from the phone line itself. I wonder. Interesting.
What?
I'll tell you later. This is quite an old building, isn't it? Seems quite run down.
Didn't get a lot of upkeep. They did a bit of work a few days back, though. Out the back.
Scorch marks on the floor here. Does anyone know what he touched?
Oh, there ain't nothing electrical in here, sir.
Well, it's definitely a mystery. Well, not much more to be learned here. Thanks for your time.
Where next?
Round the back. I just want to check something.
What was that thing with the phone, by the way?
I hit last number redial. It connected me to Offchurch,
What's that?
the government body that controls and regulates religious affairs in the UK. Ironically enough, religions themselves are never fond of outside interference, which makes it an unusual number for a village vicar to be dialing. Aha, here we go.
Yeah, there's new guttering and stuff up there.
But just on this side. The guttering on the other side is in terrible condition. Who would fix one side and leave the other? Hello? What's that wire for?
Phone line?
No, that would come from the road. This one goes off to the church. Well, that's odd. It's... My God, look! It's welded to the drains. Devilishly clever.
Come on, Einstein, spill it.
Someone has deliberately wired the church's lightning conductor into the plumbing of this house. When the lightning hit during the storm as they played, it turned every pipe and tap in the place into one huge and fatal electric fence. Billy's death wasn't sheer bad luck after all. Evening, Gannett. What the hell is going on? There's a queue half a mile long outside the station.
We're interviewing everyone who was at the church, just like you said. The other Miss Ellis is typing up as we go to save time.
Whoa, how many people have you done so far?
We've just done Old Tom Cobley, so that makes 9 in total.
In 4 hours. It's going to take you... a little over 6 days to do them all.
The other Miss Ellis takes a while, sir. I've kept the questions short and to the point to keep the lines moving.
Can I see them? Thanks. Okay, question 1. Name. Fair enough. Question 2. Where were you at the time of the crime? Right.
They were all at the church so far, sir.
Well, of course they were. That's why you're interviewing them. What were the other questions?
I took that from the new procedures manual you gave me. It said you have to do customer service feedback at each touch point.
Question 3. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is overly tactile and 1 is distant at best, how would you rate the interviewer?
I'm averaging 6.2 so far.
Question 4. Would you or any of your family or friends be interested in being arrested in the future?
Wow.
Oh, by the way, sir, we've arranged lodgings for you at the village inn. They're a bit full up, but I've managed to secure a single room for both of you.
As in one each?
Oh, no, sir. One is all we could do.
Thanks, Constable. I think we've done enough damage for one day. We'll see you in the morning.
Evening, gents.
Mr. Frisson, what are you doing here?
I'm the part-time barman here at the Frog of Accusations. Pint of the usual.
Oh, sounds good.
Lovely, sir. And what would that be?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll have an ale.
A lager for me.
Ice.
No.
What's that on the box?
Euro Christ Factor. Live from the Vatican.
What the hell is Euro Christ Factor?
Quite small old EU compete at the Holy See in Rome for fabulous prizes. Those lads on stage right now are from this very village.
Franz, what is your score for most spellits and the cross-denominational Teen Angels of Dance?
1000 points.
It's kind of odd, though.
That's the understatement of the century.
No, the Pope. I noticed earlier when his lordship was wazzing his burning bucket about. His Eminence has suddenly become a southpaw.
No kidding.
Well, it's getting late. We'd best be turning in. This is going to be cosy. Can you give me a bit more room?
My arse is literally hanging out in space.
This case perplexes me.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is that? Sticking in my back.
It's my thing.
What?
Taser.
You sleep with a taser?
It's my mum's. It's okay. Safety's on.
Right.
Night.
I keep thinking about today. There's an order to these clues. I need something. Ah, yes. I need Rachel.
Yeah. Good night.
Is there a power socket in here?
I think there's a shaver's plug in the bathroom.
You mind if I go into the bathroom and use this?
Knock yourself out. What the actual hell? Right. Night, Mum. Yeah. Morning. Sleep well?
No. I woke up slumped over my electric travel bagpipes. Had the strangest dream. A dream of violence and electrical abuse. Anyway, what's been happening?
We had a phone call from the doctor, apparently. Frisson took a message.
Wonder what he wants. Frisson?
Yes, sir.
Message for us from the doctor.
Yes, sir. I wrote it down for you. Here it is.
Thanks. Let's see. Tell Armitage he's in danger. Interesting start.
He did seem a mite agitated.
I lied about the autopsy. The vicar was poisoned first. The stabbing was a cover-up. Tell Armitage he has to protect me. They know. Oh God. Get away. No, not that. That's all?
Yes, sir, he was cut off. I tried to get him back, but there was no answer.
When was this?
Late last night, sir. I would have told you sooner, only what with one thing and another, it completely slipped my mind. You know how it is. Muffins, sir.
Looks that way.
You seen the paper yet?
No, why?
Local bishop to become next Archbishop of Westminster.
What? Says who?
The Pope, apparently.
And the bishop is...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Let's move.
Excuse me, Your Grace. The 2 gentlemen of the police would like to see you. They say they know who the killer is.
Ah, not now, Sandra. Please tell them.
Tell us what exactly, Your Grace. Surely you'd like to know who's behind all this. Unless that wouldn't really be news to you.
Don't move. I've never shot a bishop before, but I'm willing to bet you guys are as anti-lead in the nuts as the next man.
We found the fake model of you in your dustbin out back. The one you rigged with a radio transceiver so that people would think you were actually sitting in the front pew the other day, whilst all the time you were lurking in the vestry.
So that you could slide your blade into the vicar as he came staggering in. We also found that the communion wine wasn't poisoned, just laced with peri-peri sauce, giving all the effects of poison but without being illegal. A nice red herring.
Would you gentlemen prefer to discuss this over a pot of tea and some biscuits?
Ha! I'd rather chew on my own testes and wash them down with a gallon of monkey jizz.
In that case, that will be all, Sandra.
Yes, sir.
I must say, gentlemen, that you paint a very convincing picture. There's just one thing that you have failed to take into account.
And that is?
You'll see if you look behind you.
Ha! We're not falling for that all.
Good work, Cynthia.
Mr. Biggles goes poom poom.
Aha, I see you are awake. Tranquilizer darts. There is no point in struggling. You gentlemen of all people should know that it would take superhuman rage to burst free from handcuffs.
Why would you do this?
Very simple. I grew up in a Welsh coal mining village. Real traditional place. Our neighbours were Jones the steam and Di the bread.
Very ethnic.
Well, my father was a gynecologist. He took to drink because of what the locals called him. Eventually it killed him, and I swore to get my revenge.
On the Welsh?
On people in general.
That's pretty broad.
I don't do demographics.
And so just because of that you kidnapped the Pope, replacing him with a cheap Pope impersonator that you controlled in order to give you power over millions of Catholics. And it was so easy for you, wasn't it? You simply hypnotized His Eminence and convinced him that he was your younger sister.
What?
Cynthia there is the real Pope. Being an ex-entertainer from the Northwest, Your Grace, you were surrounded by literally hundreds of papal impressionists. But the new Pope's skills with a banjo, horrific table manners, Yorkshire twang and sudden left-handedness aroused the suspicions of the vicar, so you determined to destroy him. When the lightning-laced plumbing and exploding confessional failed, you put a radio-controlled version of yourself in the front row and then did the unfortunate cleric repeatedly in the vestry.
Huh?
Very clever. Almost too clever, in fact. But in the end, not quite clever enough.
I compliment you on your powers of deduction. Now, I want to know how much of this you've reported to your superiors. If I dispose of you, will there be a stream of police, or will you disappear without a blip? You refuse to speak?
No, we're just waiting to get a word in edge.
Be warned, gentlemen. In the next room, I have a maglite coated in deep heat. I spent 2 years as a custom officer, so I know my way around your so-called human anatomy. Tell me the truth, Mr. Armitage, or I shall give your friend Vauxhall here a body cavity search, Mexican style.
Go ahead. I shall enjoy the spectacle.
Don't try and fool me. I know the bond between detective partners is sacred. You won't let your friend here suffer.
Au contraire, mon biche. The guy tasered me in the little boys' room until I passed out. My joy department looks like Michael Jackson, circa 1972. I say turn around is fair play.
Next time, I'm going to dispense with a taser and turn you into an impromptu glove puppet.
Very well, gentlemen. I shall return in a second, and we'll see how your collie copes with a 6 D-cell invasion south of the border. Come, Cynthia.
Thanks a bunch, pal.
Well, I had to say something.
Looks like our number is up.
I'm afraid so. There's just one thing I'd have liked to know before the end.
And that is?
What is it that you have against clowns?
Well, I suppose you might as well know. I was engaged once, some 10 years ago. We decided to have a dirty weekend in Skegness. She was epic. She used to paint herself in chocolate, roll herself into a ball, and call herself My Little Malteser.
This story is still going to be about clowns, right?
I'm getting there. One evening, we went to a fun fair on the seafront.
Oh, look, darling. An anti-aircraft cannon stall. Let's have a go.
Doesn't look safe, my angel. The one-eyed guy running it looks drunk.
Oh, go on.
No, I forbid it.
Oh, you big meanie. How about you go get your little Malteser some candy floss?
30 muff. Pink or blue, treacle drawers.
Astound me. Stall's over there.
Hello there. Bag of your finest pink, please. Bloody hell. Oh no. Where is she? You there?
Evening, Squire. Bobbo's the name. Clowning's my game.
Have you seen a blonde about so high?
Wow. No. I'm sure I would have remembered someone of that height. Have a balloon animal.
Look, darling. I'm doing it.
Malteser! Get out of there!
Look, Squire. It's a marmoset. Why don't you buy one for the lady?
Get out of my way!
Hang on. I'll do a platypus. Girls will do anything for a man who gets them a platypus. It's the duckbill. Makes them wanna...
No! You clown bastard! You stopped me from shaving her. Or take this!
Those are a quid each, Squire.
I'm so sorry, mate. That was uncalled for.
Ever since then, clowns have made me sad. Sad and violent beyond reason.
Hang on. Where did you say that happened?
Skegness.
Good God. The bishop came from Skegness. There, on the wall. That's him in a clown costume.
Where?
There. He's got a balloon animal.
It's a... No. It's a... It's a platypus!
Now, do me quickly before it wears off. Thank God for superhuman rage. What say we'd rid ourselves of this turbulent priest?
I'd say it's time to kick the habit.
If you have been traumatised by this or any other pun during this programme and would like to know what you can do about it, please send a self-addressed postcard to the Armitage and Fokyezall section, floor 13, Burnett and Vennard Complaints House, 11 to 95 Chadwell Street, Pontneath. Please use small words and diagrams where appropriate.
Right, let's...
Not so fast, gentlemen. Don't move. This gun that Cynthia has in her right hand is loaded.
You scum! You unbridled scum! You stopped me from shaving my Malteser.
Any last requests before we close the good book on you?
I want to play a final song on my electric travel bagpipes.
You what? I have to check out with that ringing in my ears?
How interesting. I was about to refuse, but the fact that it will cause you such discomfort gives me a semi. You may play, Mr. Armitage, but no funny business. Keep them covered, Cynthia, and if they so much as twitch, let them have it.
The monkey fell out of his bunk. What?
I'll take your word for that. Play on, Mr. Armitage. What? No, not that tune.
I know that music.
Shoot them, Cynthia!
That's such a kind. No, not Cynthia. I am Pope Corinthius the Third. Why am I dressed in split-crotch fishnets? The gun, your eminence. Here, take it.
Right, get them up, your grace. You'll never take me alive. He's leapt out of the window.
I can see that, you idiot. Shoot him!
Damn it, missed.
I can't believe he got away.
He won't get far.
If you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I must be going to take off some of this makeup. Where are my glasses? Ha! Armitage, you sly old dog. Ah, here they are on the floor.
Your Eminence, please don't do that until you're wearing something more substantial. Yes, old friend, that's right. The vicar inadvertently stumbled upon the song that would release the Pope from his hypnotic trance. That's why he scrawled it on the wall. All I had to do was play it and release His Eminence.
But what of the bishop?
And what became of the bishop?
So as it turned out, the vicar was hoisted by his own petard. The car he stole to escape in was the vicar's car, a vehicle he himself had sabotaged. He hit the hairpin at Nobber's Bend, doing 110, and plunged 200 feet into a ravine. What they brought up out of the ravine afterwards wasn't worth having.
But all of this still doesn't answer my question. Where is the Pope? And Vauxhall, for that matter?
Well, as it transpired, that was just the start of our adventures. We'd offed the bishop, but the new Pope didn't want to give up the game so easily, and he had powerful friends. As gripping as it was, our experiences in the village were merely the opening moves in a cat-and-mouse game across Europe as part of a life-or-death massive papal reinstallation. But that's another story.
What? This is a murder investigation. You can't just leave it there.
Sorry, but I really want my lawyer.
I am your lawyer.
I know. Come here, my little Malteser.
Guards!